Well, well, so the unicorn does exist. Starwalker Extreme from Mont Blanc. Stay tuned. So happenstance on how I came across this, my buddy Brandon, shout out to you, messaged me on IG a picture of two of these sitting on a shelf at Nordstrom rack. Said, hey, have you heard anything about it? Do you know it in the notes or anything? I can't find anything online. I said, holy crap, how much is it? He said, $34.97. I said, do you mind grabbing me a bottle, shipping it to me, and I'll PayPal you the money? He said, absolutely. It came in today. I'm interested. There's no information online. I don't know if it's just a more intense smelling version of the original, but I'm going to see if I can detect any real differences, if it pushes off my skin anymore. And obviously this is one that I'm sure everybody's going to want to see a full review on to see if performance is any better than the original. But let's just start off by seeing how it smells. No idea what the bottle looks like. I'm sure it's similar, but is there a color scheme difference? Yes, there is. It is black. Going to be a fingerprint and dust particle magnet, but it is translucent. I can see through it and see the juice color, so you can see my fingers through it. You can see my face through it. Grab the original while we're at it, so we need comparisons. It's a 50 ml versus a 75 ml, obviously, but Starwalker Extreme, they're both eau de toilettes, both from Inter Parfums Paris. So let's spray them and see what's up. First things first, two good sprays on my right hand of the original and two good sprays on my left hand of the new one. Give them just a second. That lovely, bright, fresh, crisp, Versace Man Eau Fresh-ish scent profile. Heavy on that bamboo note. Ooh, this is spicier. Definitely much more spicy. There's a darkness here, almost like an anise note. Anise, anise, star anise. Yeah, it's anise. Or potentially licorice, maybe. Something along those lines of that darker, slightly warm and spicy. There's a sweetness here. This is a bit different. Not bright, crisp, and fresh like the original. There is no redundancy here. This is some changes. You still smell the DNA, it still has the bright freshness, but there's so much more darkness, a little bit of sweetness, and some spice that kind of change it quite a bit. You can tell there's some of the original's DNA present, but it is far from the same scent. So that little bit of sweetness I was getting kind of toned back. I'm not really getting much sweetness anymore. It's got a little bit of a familiar smell. It reminds me, it's familiar. I can't think of a specific fragrance it reminds me of, but it's definitely familiar. And I don't find it's all that intense. Maybe I'm getting some olfactory fatigue, quick fast and in a hurry going back and forth between the two right now, but I don't find it's all that intense or extreme. It's definitely more of like if Starwalker had a nighttime version, that's what Starwalker Extreme would be. Kind of the evening edition, I guess is how you can look at it. Because Extreme's an interesting name choice because I don't find it, like I said, that intense or that much more extreme. I just find that it's maybe more of a summer evening type of scent. Still fresh, still bright, not super loud, not in your face, just like the original. There's definitely much more citrus and watery appeal with the original. I feel like I'm going to need to spend some more time with this, but I have a feeling that some people are going to get disappointed when they smell this fragrance. Because it's not what you're hoping it's going to be. It is not just a more intense version of this that performs better. It is not that. I don't find anyways. It reminds me of something along the lines of a Guess fragrance maybe. It's nice. I'm not saying it's not nice. It's just not what I expected it to be. And I think I'm convinced it's going to be something that you guys are not expecting it to be as well. There's definitely an underlying sweetness. It's got this licorice smell. Now, I could be completely wrong here, but the way it smells to me, like there is an added licorice note here that's adding this darker, sweet appeal that's even a little warming. It's got a bit of a warming quality that really smells like what it is. And it's not really screaming off of my skin either. I don't feel like it's performing all that much better. I'm definitely going to spend some time with it, and I will have to do a full review on this one. I'm curious as to what type of longevity I can expect and how it may develop on my skin, but I can tell you right now, on the first impressions, this is still a better scent. This is still the better scent, in my opinion. It's just so bright and uplifting. It's a feel-good type of scent profile. It brightens your mood. Makes you feel good when you smell it, at least for me. Whereas this is different. Not bad different, not good different, but different nonetheless. Yeah, I'm almost willing to bet there's some form of anise or licorice, and I'm leaning more towards licorice note in this fragrance. Almost like a slight geranium, almost minty appeal, a little earthy geranium, if you will. It's nice. It's just, once again, I gotta stress, not really the same fragrance, few similarities. So an interesting choice to say the least. Well, probably not what you guys were expecting to hear from me. Not what I was expecting to tell you guys it smelled like. I still think Mont Blanc Starwalker smells better. Slightly. This is different. I gotta spend time with it. I don't want to pass judgment and call it good, bad, or indifferent. First impression, if I have to throw a number on it, it's like a 6. It's good. It's okay. I just don't really know how I feel about it yet because it does not share a strong enough similarity to the original Starwalker. I was giddy with excitement, just like I know a lot of you are going to be, based on that community post and IG post I made of what do we have here, showing that I had it. A lot of intrigue around it. So we'll see. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'm going to say this. If you get your hands on Starwalker Extreme and you give it a spray now, I am not too sure if you'll thank me later. Or not just yet. But if you get the original, some good stuff. Stay tuned for more. Have a good one, guys.